beloved kingdom was not always the one we know today. I remember the days of peace. Families thrived, children played, and banquets were plentiful. The communities were kind, supportive, and sharing. The great invasion brought an end to the peace. Occupied with happiness, we forgot to learn how to defend ourselves. Led by General Adamance the Great, the vile Onogaria armies unfolded onto our coasts. Our army was crushed in a week. We were free citizens on the Monday and became slaves by the Sunday, serving foreigners we had never heard of. The Yuan dynasty was no more.
That was dramatic. I actually got this game you can get it very cheap on Switch on sales. It's one of those indie games that keeps going on sale on Switch for super cheap, so I decided to pick it up because I love strategy games. I like Fire Emblem. I've played a bunch of them. Haven't beat a single one, but I've played a bunch of them. So I thought I'd give this a try today. I'm still not confident playing like games I really, really want to see through to the end because they get split into all sorts of bullcrap. I'm not going to keep whining. I'm just going to play the game. Let's see. Animation's fine for now. Animation background? Oh, that's weird. Oh, everything's probably fine. Yeah, I've literally never played the game. The inhabitants of the Ars Rare Kingdom once lived peacefully and without fear. For generations, these people prospered under the rule of King Jaden. Little did they know that this is the quiet before the storm. When the Thracian Empire invaded, the people of the Ars Rare Kingdom fought valiantly to stop them. To save the kingdom they loved so dearly, but it was hopeless. The Thracians took over the kingdom with ease. Now the Ars Rare Kingdom lives in fear. Their once safe kingdom overrun with bandits and Thracian soldiers. Now, 35 years after the invasion, rebellion begins to stir again. Alright, oh, do we get to play as bandits? You don't see that very often. Oi, we're headed off to the village. You coming or not? You guys go ahead. I'll hold down the fort. I don't get you, mate. You got the nicest sword out of everyone in the camp, but you never use it. What a waste. Trust me, mate. Keep talking and I'll show you what this thing can do. Looks like Scaredy Cat's got some claws all of a sudden. Break it up, boys. We've got work to do. Nathiel, you know the drill. Yeah. March the camp, stab on sight. The usual. That's the spirit. Alright, boys, let's head out. Remember, grab everything that isn't bolted down. Especially food. Yeah, Fatso needs his food. Charming. They're bandits, I guess. A few hours later, the bandits camp. Dusk. And they're still not back. What's taking them so long? Maybe they need backup. Things have not gone well, I think. Oh my god! What the hell happened? They just wanted a sandwich! And everyone died! Whoa! Are you one of them? Choose your next words carefully, as they just might be your last. Who are you? That doesn't sound like an answer to my question. Are you with them? I mean, technically I am, but... then you will die with them. Ugh. Whoa, okay, stop. I'm not going to fight a kid. You shouldn't look that young. Especially not injured ones. Are you okay? Shut up! I'll kill! Hey, kid? Kid! What? Where am I? My camp, just outside the village. You again? I thought I killed you. Not quite. You almost killed yourself in the process. It hurts. Your arm was injured pretty badly. You were losing a lot of blood, so I patched you up. You're still recovering. Get some sleep, but in the morning, you're going to give me some answers. I mean, it seems pretty clear. The bandits attacked the camp and the town, and the town just slaughtered them. Ugh, my head. How do you feel? Good enough to kill you if I feel the need to. Normal people would say thank you right about now. I'll gut you. Save it. You don't scare me. Tell me what happened yesterday. This is the kind of dialogue that you mostly hear from, like, professionals writing, like, a simplistic parody or something. Or a very, very young amateur writer who wants to be edgy, you know? He wants to write I want an angry character, so all she talks about is gutting you with a sword. Like, you know. Sometimes you can see it in the indie games where the dialogue will just be... It won't necessarily be, like, unbelievable or outside the realm of believability or anything like that. But it'll just be a bit too... I don't even know how to describe it. A bit too focused on trying to be impactful, I guess is what I would say. Like, she keeps saying these things that are very emotionally impactful. I'll gut you, I'll kill you, over and over and over again. But the more she repeats it, the less important it seems, to the point where even the main character here is telling her, okay, shut the fuck up now and just talk to me. Which I guess she's emotional because her town was destroyed, but you know. What did it look like, genius? You missed the question mark too, guys. Get on your game. There's no way you killed all those bandits by yourself. I'm not some pathetic little thing. Keep talking if you want to end up like them. Kid, we're talking about a troop of highly trained men. Clearly not trained enough. What the hell is your deal, kid? What's it to you? Okay, fine. I've done my part. I patched you up. I don't care anymore, Lua. What did you say? How do you know my name? Your medallion. I assume it's your name engraved on it. How dare you go through my things when I was saving your life? Well, excuse the hell out of me for helping a dying kid. I'm Nathiel, by the way. Not that you care. I'm with... Well, I was with those guys, but not anymore, I guess. All your companions are dead. You don't exactly look broken up about it. Not that it's any of your business, but it's more about the money than companionship. You raid villages, destroy towns, and ruin people's lives just for the money? I just got to the camp. Didn't want any part in the raids. Whew. I'm not going to weep my eyes out for some assholes who bit off more than they could chew. I figured you'd be doing more weeping for your townsfolk, though. Not that it's any of your business, but I don't want to talk about it. Fine. Well, what's your plan now? I guess this is why so many games lean on amnesia as a thing. Like, I'm sure if this was a proper, like a normal, written by a professional as part of a studio game, she would have, like, amnesia so she could, like, come to grips with all this later. Because in order to get past all of this now, they sort of have to have the characters not really give a shit about anything that just happened. Like, in order to move on with the gameplay and the story, she has to be a bit like, you know what, I'm not even gonna react to any of this, fuck you. Just to get the game moving on. Well, what's your plan now? You mean after I kill you? Cut the act. Give me one good reason not to. You're more than welcome to try. I don't give a shit. You better hope you don't catch any infection from that wound you need my help again. Fine. Okay, so now that we have come to an agreement on not killing me, where are you going to go now? Oh good, the internet's cutting out. Come on. Come on! Okay, there we go. Look, kid. This super secretive thing is starting to get a little old. We're kind of running out of daylight here. I'm going to the capital. The capital? That's a hell of a hike from here. Why do you even want to go there? The elders. They always told me, if you're in danger, go to Gaiacus and meet Sivan. I've never even met the guy, but... that sounds like the vaguest, least helpful emergency plan I've ever heard of. Also, this... kind of like... tongue-in-cheek lamp shading. I absolutely hate how indie games insist on doing this constantly. Like, I get it. Video game plots can be vague and silly and weird sometimes. I get it. But the incessant need indie companies have for lamp shading, literally every instance of it, absolutely drive me nuts. It makes it impossible to take any aspect of the story seriously. Whatsoever. Like, what was the game? Nexomon did this. Constantly. It was just endless. They would use the normal, like, writing styles and plots. But they would constantly keep talking about... they would keep yammering on about how weird those writing styles and plots and game mechanics are. It's like, we get it. We know. It's not that funny to keep pointing it out. Jesus. That is such low-hanging fruit on comedic writing. Seriously. Alright. Well, we better get a move on. Not to mention, I didn't take this for that kind of game. It does not look like a comedy. It doesn't look like a satire. If a game looks like this, and the characters are going to keep, like, doing the fourth wall, oh, isn't this part of the writing kind of weird, like video games are, kind of thing? No, stop it. Design your characters to look silly, look weird, and then they can get away with it. Like Neptunia. Neptunia gets away with it because the characters are very upbeat, silly, cartoony. You expect them to say things like that. These characters are not upbeat, silly, and cartoony. These are classically designed characters. These are more realistically grounded Fire Emblem characters. They have no business sitting here and yammering about and just calling out plot devices and weird gameplay mechanics and stuff like that. No, stop. Yeah, you sort of killed my source of income back there, so I might as well go with you to the capital. Stop trying to act like you're responsible for me. I don't need your protection. There's no way I'll take responsibility of an ungrateful brat like you anyway. They said I was going for you. Not to mention both of these assholes are completely unlikable so far. I'm sure they'll... if